You may be forgiven for thinking that we are still in the wet season, but we are not. We're in that transition to the dry season. The dry season has yet to begin, but we have been seeing some improvement, at least out on the seas. Should be seeing less choppy conditions by the time we get to Wednesday. It's been quite rainy down in Guyana, over 60 millimeters recorded out there in parts of Georgetown and out towards middle of Guyana. Some of that rain as well affecting Trinidad and Tobago, all courtesy of that low-level trough. And the showers will continue as we go through overnight and to the latter part of Wednesday, and then eventually improving through Thursday. So for those of you in Tobago, still looking for damp conditions, especially across the southern parts through Keenan into Mount Irvin, as well as for Roxburgh. Still occasional showers expected first thing in the morning, and then eventually brightness will appear as you go into the afternoon, with a lot more sunshine to come to end your day with clear skies through the evening and overnight. Now for Trinidad, looking for still longer spells of showers and rain, especially along the south coast through Guaraguari and Moruga. Some of those showers could be on the heavy side, with the possibility of gusty winds in those heavier bursts. So Wednesday morning will likely begin with, again, the occasional clouds pushing in, a lot more of those showers, and then some of those showers turning heavy. There's no chance of those turning a thundery because we're not in that type of a season, but in terms of the rains, you'll still see them through the mid-morning into the afternoon, especially along the southern areas of Trinidad. So temperature-wise, in terms of your nights, looking at a mild 23 degrees Celsius in Arima, 24 degrees Celsius in Tobago. Tomorrow's high in Keenan, about 29. It will likely nudge to 30 by the time we get to Thursday, but brighter skies are expected for both Trinidad and Tobago through Friday and Saturday. The high pressure should take charge, and with that ridge, it should basically put a dampener on most of the clouds that will likely build and bring us any type of showery activity. So bright skies are expected at least through Thursday. Offshore as well, conditions will begin to improve. Still looking at 2 to 2.5 out in the Atlantic, but close to 1.5 meters in the Caribbean. And you've got your low tide at 10 a.m. and then your high tide at 4 p.m. Now, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean here has basically been under a ridge of high pressure. That means that they haven't been seeing that much in terms of those heavier showers, but there's still that line of cloud towards the west. It's a stationary front dragging itself across Cuba into parts of Jamaica. Still likelihood of getting occasional clouds and showers there. But at this time of the year, we do tend to see most of those showers coming by, being rather brief and also on the short side in terms of a duration, especially out towards the hillier parts of the island chains there. But for Kingston, it should be partly sunny, 31 degrees Celsius, 31 as well for Dominica. Down towards Castries, still the occasional cloud, and still likely to see a lot more rains across Georgetown. Showers expected there, no higher than 30 degrees Celsius, with a bit more rain expected, especially down towards the interior of Guyana. But for the most part, we here in Trinidad and Tobago should see a few more showers coming through, some of them turning blustery as well. So be mindful and stay safe on the roads. So that's the weather, and that's it from me.